Hi folks, Diana here from Walkie Pot's studio. And no, it's just me today. Shane is not here. He's off on his motorcycle for a pretty long ride today. I think he's going to be gone 6 hours. And if you're hearing the sound of the planes, we have NOAA weather beside near us, and a lot of times they practice their maneuvers of taking off. I wanted to share with you my favorite piece that came out of the kiln last week. And it's this one right here, which is our tortoise shell glaze combo. That's kind of what we named it because everyone that saw it said it looked like a tortoise shell to them. And I wanted to tell you guys how we do that in case it's something that you're interested in doing too. So for this product, I use Mayco's Root Beer, which is a stoneware glaze. And I apply 2 coats of the root beer. I use a fan brush. This particular one is an Mayco one. I have Mayco ones. I have other ones, but a nice soft fan brush does a great job of holding a lot of glaze, and you want a pretty heavy glaze amount on the piece. So I just get a big amount, go on, wipe it on over the plate, and then allow it to dry. The next thing that I do is I go back into the glaze again and do that again a second time. I usually just use the 2 coats of the Mayco Root Beer, and it does a wonderful job. After that second coat is dry, I then get my jar of Running Hot Chowder, which is a spectrum glaze. And I have to tell you guys, this one is super, super runny on its own right now. And if the piece is a vertical piece, it will just run right off of it. On a plate, not so much, but still, it might be a good idea to keep a blow dryer handy and have it not on its high air setting, but on its low air setting and far enough away that you can dry it sort of quickly so it doesn't run everywhere. But to apply that one, I use the Sumi brush, and I will dip into that. I'll do some large patches, and you can kind of, if you start looking at this, you can see where there were some patches on here. Let that dry. Then I'll go back in and I'll make some dots. And again, you can see some spots where there are little dots, it looks like, of the Running Hot Chowder. And then the last thing that I do is I get a little bit more on and I sling it at the plate. And of course, when I do sling it at the plate, it is laying down flat. I'm not holding it up in the air. But if I wanted it to run more, I could. But it'll make little lines and streaks and little dots and all sorts of interesting patterns across the piece. It might look a total mess when I have finished glazing and then I put it into the kiln for its glaze fire. I do fire to cone 6. But when it comes out of the kiln, this is the beautiful piece that it turns into. And it happens to be one of my very favorite glaze combos. And I'm really, really thinking that when I make a set of plates for an hour house, this might just be my go-to. Okay, guys, thanks so much for watching. I know I'm not Shane. I don't know how to sign it off right. So I'll just say, have a great day, guys.